guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back. So this is going to be the first makeup tutorial that is going to be on my channel. I kind of thought about a bunch of different things. Of course, it is in the heat of summer here in Texas. Actually, heat isn't a good word. It's hell. It's like the surface of hell is what it is. So that's why I'm like, dude, I don't even want to wear makeup, and when I do, it's gone in like 2 minutes. But I decided I was kind of going through a bunch of different looks that I was gonna do, more date night, but honestly, right now, everything that, even though I'm pale because I haven't been able to get out a ton because of work, I just want that beachy glow, that bronze goddess. So a lot of people think when you're pale that you really cannot pull it off, but let me tell you something, you can. So I went ahead and did just a light foundation this morning before we went to church. And so you kind of see a little bit of my cream contour. I got brand new brushes that I've been wanting to try, the Artis brushes, but I got the dupes of them. I was not spending the $300 until I really kind of understand the brushes. So far, my Amazon purchase is, I'm feeling the $20 one, so which is really weird because usually some of the dupe brushes that I try are not good, but everyone's really stepping up their game. I'm actually looking at one of the brushes now. I'm not going to use a ton in the tutorial because I'm not doing really full face. I wanted just to kind of show you what you were going to need just for more your eye and the glow effect. So I went ahead and did just a light coverage this morning, a little bit of cream contour, so it didn't look like I just was a sweaty mess. But I really want to let everyone know, I usually am gonna always try to use drugstore, but I am pulling out some of my splurges, some of my high-end stuff. But honestly, for the bronze look, you're gonna need some matte browns. If you feel like you rock gold more than you rock like that shimmery champagne, then you're gonna want, to be more gold when I say, those highlighting areas, or you're gonna do more of the champagne. I kind of do a little mix. So honestly, it's exactly how you're feeling. It's how you wanna look that day. There are some days where I'm like, I need gold. And there are some days I'm like, I'm gonna back it off and be a little subtle today, but we're actually doing this big pool party later, so I thought that'd be a perfect time to do the tutorial. So I haven't concealed my eyes or anything. I had just a little bit on this morning because at like 8 a.m. it was 102 degrees. So I am just gonna kind of start from the eyes and then work out. I've already, like I said before, done a little bit of my foundation. So the first thing I do to prime my eyes, I try all kinds of different concealers, but or if you're running out of time, just when you're doing your foundation, kind of keep going on with it. The main thing is you're wanting to do is whatever you're going to put on your eyes, you want to set with it. I've had a lot of questions on people that have blue veiny eyes. I'm the same way. I don't know if it's because I've worn makeup since I could even buy makeup by myself, but I definitely feel you guys. I have just as veiny eyes as anyone else. So for the past couple days, I've been using the NYX Gotcha Covered. I will say this is a very high-powered concealer. It does not take much. I am experiencing a tiny bit of creasiness with my eyeshadows, but honestly, for those days where I'm just doing those 1 to 2 colors for work, this is actually really hiding the veins. But today, I am gonna go with kind of my new favorite, the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer. It's not as, I didn't get it in a real light color because usually I'm using concealers and then I'm concealing for my under eye to give me that highlight with my foundation, which my next video, I believe I'm just gonna do my straight foundation look, probably using the new brushes since I'm playing around with them for the last couple days. So I'll be about a week in with the new brushes, but I'm really liking the way the feel of this e.l.f. is. I haven't been completely sold on e.l.f.'s actual face makeup yet, so I kind of want to start with the concealers. I had bought a few things when we lived in Tulsa and I chucked them because I was so annoyed with the feel and the way they made my skin crease. I love all e.l.f. lip. Their blushes are really nice, but I have not fell in love with anything until their HD Lifting Concealer. So I'm just going to dab that on my eyes. Honestly, if you don't really need a ton of concealer, then don't worry about it. But the more that you give your eyes that base, the less creasing you're gonna do. And then honestly, it just is a great foundation. I mean, you put foundation on your skin and you build up. Why don't you do the same for your eyes? So we're just gonna rub that. You can use your finger. I'm just starting to really figure out all these brushes in the set that I got. Some of them look really weird. Some of them I'm like, oh, that's exactly what they do. So I'm just taking my Kate Beauty. This is like the biggest brush I'm believing that they're using for the eye area. I bet some people contour with this, but I'm just gonna start doing things I want with it. You buy them, you figure it out. All right. And I'm just kind of patting it a little bit around those veinier areas. I get more veiny on the way up. Okay, so the next important thing is you want to actually set that. If you do not set this with any sort of powder, then you're going to get creasing. It's gross. So take any powder that you have, your face powder. I'm just using my Rimmel Stay Matte and just giving that area a nice, lovely base. Working that into the eye. Hopefully you guys can see me a little bit better. I've got some different lighting to go on the camera. Okay, so looking here, I've got my base for my eyes. And you can even tell just a little bit of that HD concealer goes a long way. If you do try the NYX Got You Covered, people, tiny, tiny, tiny. It's literally waterproof. It is thick, like thick. So anyway, but these are two of my go-tos when I'm really broke out, really veiny. I don't know how, sometimes I can be more, I guess I'm getting more pale when I look more veiny, but yeah, NYX Got You Covered and the e.l.f. HD Lifting. Okay, so we've got that done. I'm gonna pull out, I kept going between these two palettes. A lot of you guys know I use the Carli Bybel BH Cosmetics palette almost every single day. If it's not for the highlighters in there, it's for the base, it's all kinds of things. It is an amazing palette. There's a reason why Carli Bybel has 4+ million subscribers. She knows her crap, okay? So I'm going to kind of mix between that and my Lorac Pro Mega 2. If you never used Lorac, I kind of got into them when I became more mature. They are so buttery. Their eyeshadows are so pigmented. They have great, great colors. Colors that you would think that you weren't going to go towards, and then you put it on your eye and you're like, yes, what? But this is the Mega Pro. It's kind of got all kinds of different colors. I loved it because we went from shimmeries to matte. I'm obsessed with these neutral tones. You're thinking, why are you talking about an orange? We're putting it in our eye today, people. So watch out. But then we'll incorporate a little bit from the Carli Bybel palette as well. A lot of the bronze goddess look is really, sometimes I do a little less on the eye, but today, because it's more going to be an evening party, I want to be more like date nighty. So I'm going to be a little bit heavier, a little more bronzy on the eye, and then the lips going to be more nude. I don't do gold on the lips. I look horrible with gold lips. I wish I looked pretty. Like, I see all my high school photos, I'm like, oh, that looks great. And I'm like, no. Why did none of my friends say, do this, wipe it off? Because friends love you and they don't want you to be hurt. But those pictures, they live forever. So we're just gonna first get any sort of blending brush. Of course, my go-to is my MAC brush here. I got this in a holiday. Everyone's like, what number is it? I got it in a holiday palette, and I honestly, it has no number anymore. Just go to MAC and say you want a blending brush. It's probably going to be right there. The best time to buy MAC brushes is during the holidays because they give those kits away. A lot of them are travel size, so really look for what you want. The first thing that I'm going to do is, actually, I'm going to take just a flat brush, and I'm going to take this custard color. It's more of a yellow base, and I'm just going to put a little bit of base. A lot of people that are pale, I think, need just a tiny bit of base of color from pretty much to cover your lid, to give you, a lot of people are transition shades, things like that. I just think a nice little custard, white, whatever you're feeling, however pale you are, it just gives you that nice area to transition everything else on. You don't have to use a lot. It's just like, it makes me have a clean palette to start out with, and it makes things kind of pop a little bit more for me. That's just why I do it. So first we're going to take this tawny color. So if you don't have this palette, find a lighter matte brown. A lot of CoverGirl has it. Revlon's really big into matte browns right now. Everyone's into matte browns. ColourPop, Morphe. If you get the Morphe palette, oh, their browns are amazing. I can't wait till I can get some more money built up so I can get me some more Morphe palettes. During our moves, I got things busted, all kinds of things. So I'm kind of rebuilding what from a year of moving will do to you. So I'm just taking my blending brush that I was dipping that into tawny, and we're gonna start creating that transition shade. Just gonna go, don't go all the way into your inner corner. You're just gonna take that and we're gonna slowly build from there and become the bronze goddess that we are inside. It is so hot today. I'm sitting in this bathroom like, I'm not gonna be bronze goddess, I'm gonna be sweaty goddess. I'll take it. Okay, so we've kind of made that transition area, just really blend that out. Then we're gonna take this burlap color. It's a slightly cinnamon shade, a matte cinnamon shade. And I'm gonna really kind of pack that in to the crease. Want it to be slightly a bit darker from the tawny on top. And we're just blending, 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 blending. So we've got that look of, do I have two colors on? You don't know. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is take a little bit of a tangerine, it's orange, and I'm just gonna put that right, just a little dimension, warm me up a little bit. A lot of time when you're pale, you want a little bit warmer colors. Put that right there on the corner. Doesn't have to be a lot. I just want it to liven up so it's just not like, hi, I'm all brown today. I feel like a turd instead of a goddess, which girls, we all know we can feel all the time. Hormonies. Just kind of bright. I must have put my finger in something. I was like, what just happened to my face? Oh my gosh. This is funny. This is hilarious. Let me get a makeup wipe. Apparently my finger was like, hey, I want in on the party. And, well, they did. Thanks, finger. That, if you're following me, do not do that to your face. So we'll cover that up a little bit, wipe my hands off. Okay, so we've got a nice little base set. What I'm gonna do next is, I'm thinking I might go just a tiny bit darker. I don't know. I always do this. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this, this, and this in my tutorial. I'm like, maybe I should do this. The battles of a makeup artist. Okay, I'm gonna take just a smaller, this is the e.l.f. I'm pretty sure it says their blending brush. It's a little bit more compacted. I'm gonna take this dark sienna color. It's a more shimmery. I'm just gonna pack that on right here. I want it to kind of go from the corner into my eye. I just know it's gonna be more night, so I really want, when you have hooded eyes like I do, it's really hard to make a statement. The more natural I go, honestly, you're like, did you wear any makeup today? I'm like, I did. I spent like an hour and a half. I just kind of want a little bit more down here, because I'm not gonna wear eyeliner today. One, I'm probably gonna get thrown into the pool and pull it up just a tiny bit. But I just want to give a little, I just needed my hooded eyes to have a little more pop. So then all I'm gonna do take that blending brush. I'm gonna take that tangerine color again, and we're just gonna blend so it can open it up a little bit. I'm going more warmer on top, and I'm kind of going with that bronzy, but I'm gonna go more smoky because we're going to a party, people. We're just gonna blend all that together. And then we'll get to the shimmer. Okay. All right, I'm feeling that. Always good when it's a feel-good moment. It's like, oh, that's what I was wanting. Okay, so next, like I said, we can go more goldy or we're gonna go more champagne-y. I'm gonna mix the two today. What I will do is before I mix anything, a lot of people use Max Fix Plus. It's an amazing product from MAC. You don't need it. You're just gonna want a packing brush, which I had in front of me and now it has decided to move away. Oh yes, I remember. I got this. Okay, so a lot of times people are like, how do people get that metallic look? I'm like, girl, you need some spit on your brush. You can lick it, you can put a little water on it. Max Fix Plus, spray on it. I'm gonna use Makeup Mist and Set by e.l.f. It does the exact same thing. A lot of times with your metallic eyeshadows, if you leave them like normal, it's still gonna be pigmented. But then when you get any sort of wetness on your brush and you put it on, you're like, damn, whoa, like it's gonna show it. So I'm just gonna take my MAC Go-To 242 brush. This is my packing brush. You're just gonna spray it on there. And then I am gonna go for a gold first. Every time I say gold, I think Austin Powers. I'm gonna take their gold leaf color right here. It's more a little bit mustardy, and I'm just gonna tap my brush in there. And you can immediately see, and then I'm gonna pretty much pack it on this area of the lid. And holy crap, hey gold. All I do is win, win, win. We're gonna pack it on there. And that's gonna give us that ba-bam. Like I said before, I just really like mixing a gold and a champagne color. I think it gives you that best little, you know, like Jaclyn Hill's Becca. It's just like that champagne pop. If you're more darker skin, you can rock this gold all day long. Even fair skin people can rock it. I just choose not to do all gold because I just don't feel super confident in it. If you don't feel confident, you don't want to walk out there not feeling confident. So I am now just going to take an e.l.f. packing brush and I'm going to go into my Carly Bible palette, and I'm going to do this rosiest, beigest color here. And then I'm going to take this lightest highlighter and I'm going to dab that in there, and I'm just kind of going to mix the two. And then I'm going to take it from my inner corner up. And then we're going to go down. So that goldish color and then the lightest color. And I'm literally putting those on my inner corners. And you're kind of going right over. If you feel like it's a little too intense for your gold, just pack it a little over it. Which I do. And then, yeah. Feeling that. I just can't do all gold. I wish I could. I love gold. And then you're going to take that same shade, that highlighting shade, and I'm going to put it right above there on my brow bone. Okay. All right. Next, I am going to take a tiny little, actually, I'm going to do mascara. I am just like, it's because my friend's in town, and sometimes our minds go a little cray-cray, and I think it's the heat. I don't usually make excuses, but this is what's happening. So I'm going to bounce this off my eyelashes about 8 to 10 times. Really gets them curled up. I'm not doing fake eyelashes with this because I wanted to be a little more natural. I'm not filling in my brows. I'm just going to go to the party. Let's face it, not everyone is going to do their brows every day. Not everyone is going to. I just feel like there are some amazing people that can pull off fake eyebrows. I just feel way too overdone. I do fill mine a lot in with a little bit of powder. I think it's more natural. With fake eyelashes, I like to do that more for date nights, special occasions. But I'm just trying to help out the people that don't want to be as high maintenance, because honestly, I was like that. The more you start building the fakes, the eyelashes, the brows, you're just adding more and more and more time to your makeup schedule. And I mean, when I was hitting like hour and a half, I'm like, okay, I need to step back and realize that you only have 30 minutes. I'm not waking up at 5 a.m. anymore, but trust me, there are still times where I do it all. I'm going to take my new obsession, the Voluminous Miss Manga. It's the Rock Edition from L'Oreal. I've been obsessed with this mascara. If you follow me on Facebook Live, it's my go-to. I can't stop using it. I just don't have great eyelashes. And this stuff brings them out to play. I get so happy when they want to... Oh, I got a little up there, so we're just going to let that dry. I never usually have that problem because my eyelashes never get that far up. I kind of like it. I'm like, oh, you touched my eyelid. Good for you. And then I have a lot of questions. My eyelashes get a little thin on the side, so I just kind of tip that over and kind of coax them out before I really coat them. I can't talk when I do this because I always want to go. You can't do your mascara without opening your mouth. Okay. Okay. So those are the eyes. The only thing that we'll have left is in just in a minute, I'm going to go ahead and just put a light layer of powder on just to kind of set the face before I start really getting into when you're going out, you know, your beach parties, things like that. I try not to do full makeup, full coverage, because one, I'm gonna sweat it. When it's so hot outside, you don't want a ton on your face. It's just gonna clog your pores more. I'd already put just a light layer of L'Oreal Pro Glow on my skin today. So I'm just kind of taking a little bit of that Rimmel Stay Matte because I'm really shiny today. And I don't know if it's more sweat or what it is. Okay, so I already did like a tiny bit of a cream contour, but what I'm gonna do is just kind of waken up the face. I'm gonna take the Makeup Revolution, which so far I can only find online or at Ulta. This is an amazing professional brand that they literally sell. Their most expensive kit is $15. That's crazy. I got their All About Bronze for $10, and a lot of times at Ulta, you can get, look how pretty that is. There's golds. I use some of these shades for contouring, but today we're just gonna take a big brush. This is literally the Eco Tools that I got at Walgreens. I think it was on sale for like $2 that day. And I'm gonna take this lighter, there's a teeny tiny bit of shimmer in there, that lighter brownish shade, and I'm just gonna start bronzing up the skin. Remember to get the temples, and remember to bring that all the way down in your neck, because girl, your neck's not bronzing and your face is, whoa, someone's gonna give you a makeup ticket. I always, wouldn't that be funny if there's makeup police like, ooh, ooh, I'm sorry ma'am, your neck doesn't match your face. Get in the car. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'd cry more over a makeup cop than a normal cop. Probably normal cop, because jail's pretty scary. Like makeup jail, they'll probably like take you to Ulta or Sephora and be like, get in there. We're fixing you. You're like, yes, I'm sorry. Don't yell at me. Okay, so I feel a little bit better now. I got that bronze. It's coming together. I love when crap comes together. Oh, weird. This is my first video. I'm like, I'm in a weird mood. It's like everyone knows who I am already. Girl, you are. You know, no one knows what kind of moves I am yet. You'll understand soon. I'm just crazy and I'm fun. Okay, I'm gonna take that next, for a little bit of blush, the BH Cosmetic 10 color palette. This is their professional blush palette. I love it. It has, you've got your hot pinks, you've got your normal, I use this color to contour a lot. I'm gonna take my blush brush, which I have from Real Techniques. This is their nice, beautiful pink. And I'm going to do a more peachy look. So I'm gonna take this pink. It's more pink in the actual video, but this is a little more peachy. So I'm gonna take this and this nice color right there. It looks orange. It looks orange. Never used it yet. So let's see. These are highly pigmented. Yep. Hey. I'm just gonna always do less and build with blush because blush don't go away. This is, I'm tapping this. This is how freaking pigmented they are. Whew. Okay. Yeah. High pores. Boy, there's nothing like your skin when you get off your freaking period. Ugh. Just take a little bit of that orange. Okay. Okay. Whew. Scary. Okay, so in the Carli Bybel palette, I'm obsessed with these highlighters. I use them as eyeshadows. I use them, I'm pretty sure I can make them into a gloss. I just haven't yet. So I'm gonna take my Real Techniques. I had these brushes out. Pretty sure my son came in and like, ooh, brushes. And I also cleaned half my brushes too last night because I just can't do them all in one day. Oh, there it is. Wrong one. Okay, so this is the Real Techniques. I'm pretty sure in the actual pack, it says setting brush. I use it as the highlighter brush because it's a little bit bigger. It's more flat. You can kind of tell it's the size of my thumb. So I'm going to take this goldish color right here and tap it in there. And then we're going to start bronzing. Really going up with the temples. And light-handedly, I do like a swishy motion. Swish, swish. And then I come up. So the sun always hits me right there. So then I'm going to take the more not as bronze, I'm guessing. I say peach, and then I put that right here on my cheeks. I like to do more of an ombre effect with my highlighters. I'm going to take that bronze, a little bit down the nose, throw on the tip, and then I'm going to go right over the lip. Sometimes I do my chin. Sometimes I feel like it looks like a sweaty mess. Even though my chin doesn't sweat. I don't know what has happened though since I've turned 32. I have like Whitney Houston lip sweat. I don't understand why I have the Whitney Houston lip sweat. I guess it's hormones. I never thought I have lip sweat, and a lot of times I do now. So I have to, like, when I'm like doing my highlighter, I'm like, I'm just checking my highlight. No, I'm dabbing the drops of sweat off. I'm gonna do more nude lip, like I said, because I did go darker on the bronzy look. So I've got the Color Sensational in Blushing Beige. It is the prettiest beige. I'll swatch it. I just like it because it's more of a pinkish undertone. So I'm not gonna do a lip liner with it. I'm just gonna go straight on the lips. I don't want anything crazy today because I did go a little bit darker. I just like the taste of those. Oh, a little tasty. And then I'm going to take the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Abu Dhabi. And we're going to go just on top of that. And so I can get a little bit more of a brown. I'm a lip layerer. You want to know what brick layer? No. Lip layer. And then I'm going to take... I keep going back and forth. Honestly, either you can do Revlon Colorburst Bellini. It is a very flat, peachy gloss like that. I feel like it's a little not enough what I want. So I'm going to do the e.l.f. Hyper Shine lip gloss. It's like a twisty, almost like the Stila brand is. And this is the shade Bubblegum. Bubblegum. Okay. Most importantly, I'm going to do that dewy look, so I'm going to want to set my face. A lot of times I use the Urban Decay Set Spray or the cooling spray. I tried to go find the cooling spray the other day and they had been out for like 2 weeks, some of the Ulta. So I'm going to take the NYX Dewy Finish and I'm just going to spray that baby. Remember when you're setting or spraying, once you set it, really try not to open your eyes. Don't move your face a lot because the more you're going to move, the more it's going to crease. Yeah. Just a tiny bit. Woo! Love it. Like I said, I'm going really simple, I'm a little darker with the eyes today. I'm not doing my eyebrows. I'm not doing fake eyelashes. I'm just being real today, but I'm trying to be a beachy goddess. So we'll do a little bit of a closer look. But yeah, we really bronzed it up. I wanted to do a thicker highlight. I did a lighter coverage foundation because I am going to go out. The last thing that I like to do, a lot of people wait to set this with the spray. I like to do my lower lash, after, because sometimes, I don't know if you noticed, I have chipmunk cheeks, and when I go up, woo, it causes some problems. So I am going to take the, I hate this name, but I love this brand. The Silken Semi? Yeah, L'Oreal Paris. It's a highlighting stick. It's like a peachy. I'm going to go on my inner line right here and give us that open eye look. All right. Ooh. Okay, and then we're going to take a small pencil brush. A lot of times I use my MAC one. Man, all my numbers are gone. I'm thinking it's 23BE, but I don't think that's right at all. It's more of a pencil brush. But e.l.f., I just found one in like Walgreens the other day. It's teeny tiny, and I'm absolutely loving it lately. Go back to that Lorac palette, and I'm going to get, excuse me. Ooh, I'm going to get that tangerine color. And then the gold leaf color. And I'm just going to go on my inner lash line down here. And I'm just going to kind of warm it up a little bit. Tangerine and the gold leaf. I'm not going all the way in because I put so much in my inner corner. I'm not going to do more brown on the bottom. I just want to kind of be more open. That gold, give me that gold. Okay, I just wanted to give a little bit of definition at the bottom. All right, so this is the Brawn Goddess look. I hope you liked it. I hope I gave you a few little hints. You know, you're pale, you're already bronze, just accentuate the features. You can go less on the eye. You can do more bolder lip. I just want to do like a brownish, nudish lip with this because I knew I wanted to go more on the eye because I was gonna go out later, and I just kind of wanted to stay a little darker throughout the day. But really just emphasize on your bronze and your highlight, and you're gonna feel that beachy look. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any comments, stay positive. If not, I'll still watch them, I'll still look at them. But you know, this page is all about positivity, and I hope you guys had fun. Sorry I was a little crazy today. I just wanted to be bronze so quickly. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. Hopefully I'll get up my foundation routine in the next couple of days. And I hope to see you guys soon. Remember, like this video. I hope you like it. And then subscribe if you can. So have a great day. Be safe. Bye.